Hey, what's going on, collectors? It's Miguel here from ToyQuest101, and on this episode of That GeekStatueShow, we're going to be unboxing and reviewing the quarter scale Ahsoka Tano from our friends over at Iron Studios. And that episode is going to start right now. Hey, what's going on, collectors? It's Miguel here as always, and welcome to another episode of That Geek Statue Show right here on ToyQuest101. Now, like I mentioned before, guys, on today's episode, we're going to be unboxing and reviewing the quarter scale Star Wars Ahsoka Tano statue from our friends over at Iron Studios. Now, guys, if you're new to this channel, please consider subscribing to ToyQuest101, and don't forget to hit that notifications bell so you don't miss any toy reviews, statue unboxings, or any celebrity guests that might pop up on our show. Now, guys, if you've been following us for a while, you know we're always posting in our Facebook group and on all our different socials that we have with ToyQuest101. And if you missed it, guys, Iron Studios just had their anniversary sale, and this is where we got this from. So for those who follow us and scored, guys, we had a stackable discount code on top of the savings you got for this quarter scale statue. Now, this was 60% off on top of the stackable discount code that we had. So people were grabbing this for less than $400, guys. That's right, less than $400 for a quarter scale statue, guys. I gotta tell you, you gotta follow us on our Facebook group for all the news and all the discounts all the time, and on our socials. All the links are in the bio. Congrats to those who scored this one and follow us, guys. That's what we're here for, to try to get you the best deals. This was over $1,000 when it first came out, or was regularly priced, and again, people were getting this for under $400, guys. A quarter scale Ahsoka Tano Star Wars statue, and I cannot wait to get it unboxed. But before we start, as always, we got to start with the box. Guys, your typical Star Wars boxes are all black. You have the statue here in the front. There are no other pictures around the box, so it's a plain box. So let's get to unboxing it. Hey, welcome back, collectors, and as you can see, Ahsoka Tano is out of the box and on our turntable, and I gotta say, there's a lot of things I do like, and you're gonna hear me, compare it with the Sideshow Premium Format Ahsoka Tano that we reviewed on our show a couple months back. But man, it looks really, really good. Now, this is a quarter scale statue, guys. It is about 23 inches tall and about 15 inches wide with the cape. It's fully sculpted, and it does come with swap outs. So the biggest swap outs, or the only swap outs that it comes with, are the arms and their position. So right now she is kind of holding her lightsabers at an X in front of her, and then we have the two arms here with the extra lightsabers that if you replace, the lightsabers will be behind her, kind of like if she's kind of charging at you with them. I kind of like this X pose. I think it looks a little bit better. You could, really appreciate the lightsabers right there in the front of the statue. But man, there's a lot of good things about this, and there's some things that I'm kind of about. But man, for the price that we got it for, can't really complain. So let's start with the base, guys. This base is fantastic. I like this base way better than the premium format base from Sideshow. She's kind of on these stairs here, but you're gonna see a lot of flora here. You're gonna see a lot of leaves here on the bottom and tree barks and stumps here, which make it look really, really good. She's kind of like in the forest and stuff. So I really do like this base. There's a lot of details and textures all over this base. You're gonna see the tree bark here is really good. A lot of, you know, intertwined tree trunks, and it looks just really fantastic. The color applications look good, different browns and darker browns, lighter browns, and some shadowing effect. And of course, some greens, some hints of greens there to give it like that mold foresty look. But man, they did a really fantastic job sculpting the details in this tree bark here, this fallen tree here on the bottom of the stone steps. And the leaves here on the back look really, really good. They even have like these little spots of hints of rain on it, which look good. Again, the shadowing is really good. Paint applications look good. And there's different types of leaves, which I like. Sometimes they do the same type of leaves and they kind of get lazy with it. But man, with this one, you see different types of leaves here, about maybe 3 or 4 different ones. But man, it looks really, really good. The base just has a lot more details than the premium format Sideshow Ahsoka Tano. And this looks really good. Again, she's like in the forest, you know, maybe practicing, you know, her crafts with her lightsabers and stuff, you know, or training. And it just looks really good. I really love it. Now the steps look good too. A lot of details on the step. You even see some fallen leaves here, which I think look really good. It has that slate rock to it feel. Paint applications look good. There's gloss on the top, but not really on the sides. You're gonna see all the chips here from, you know, the breaking apart of the rocks and stuff. Might even think that she hit it with the lightsaber a couple times, but man, you're gonna see it's all kind of broken here and kind of falling apart. But you know that these steps are been there for a while. They're kind of ancient, right? You're gonna see the wear and tear on these steps from being in the forest. But yeah, man, this looks really good. She's kind of stepping down. Again, it's almost like if she's training, right? But this looks really good. Really, really satisfied with the base compared to the Sideshow premium format, which was kind of lame to me, very basic. But this one really does a good job. Now again, this is a fully sculpted statue, even the cape. But let's start with the shoes here. As you can see, you got the two-toe shoes here with the orange on the bottom. It looks really good, very detailed. You see the plate here, and the shin pads go all the way down to her leg. A lot of sculpting details in here, man. They did a really good job. They didn't leave it plain. A lot of, you know, details in these shoes and in her armor, which look really good. The sculpt of her pants looks awesome as well. You're gonna see it's baggy. You're gonna see the paint applications show that shadowing effect. It really looks loose and baggy. It looks like they're not even sculpted. It looks like they're real pants, but they did a really good job with that. When you turn it around the back, you're gonna go back to the shoes here. You're gonna see the tread watch here on the bottom of these shoes. So that, again, they did a good job. They didn't skip a beat. They weren't lazy about it, which I could appreciate. As you go up to her, you know, waist, you're gonna see her belt, and you're gonna see all that leather look to it, the bands, you know, the rivets and stuff. You got some, you know, hanging threads here as well, but they did a really, really good job, again, with the paint applications and the details. You're gonna see these plates here on the side as well, with the details in there, kind of that textured look, almost feeling like it's leather. You have the stitching here, which looks really good. Again, all sculpted, you can't really tell. Same thing with her chest plate, looks really good. And when you get to her arms, you're gonna see the wrapped up arm bands, and then of course, all the protection that she has on her wrist and on her arms as well, and the gloves. And of course, she's wielding both lightsabers here, which look really good. Now, the only thing that this is missing is if these things lit up. I think that would have been awesome if they had a light up feature. Again, that'll, you know, obviously hike up the price of the statue, but if these things lit up, man, that would have been cool. I wonder if there's any, you know, custom lightsabers out there that might fit her arm or hand and, you know, obviously get it to light up. I think that would be cool. But man, this is really good. Lightsabers look good. Lightsabers are a little clear. I wish if they didn't light up, I wish they would have, you know, made them the color of the lightsaber versus clear. I think that would have been better choice if they didn't have a light up feature with them. But nonetheless, it looks really good. I do love that you have two options to display her. Again, these arms are stretched out and the lightsabers are kind of towards the back of her, which I think looks good too for that display option if anybody wants to do it that way. But you're gonna see the two different lightsabers here that she's holding, which look amazing. Now, I think the bread and butter here is this cape. This cape is fully sculpted. It does show movement. I do love that. And you can see here it's kind of off to the side. It's not too heavy. It's real easy to peg in into the keyholes. I know a lot of capes are super hard to put on, especially if they're sculpted. Almost every single statue that I have, Magneto from LBS, the Hush Batman there, those sculpted capes are a nightmare to put on. This was very easy to put on, as you could see in the assembly video. But man, the cape looks fantastic. It's kind of in the air, kind of just flowing and stuff, giving it that movement. I really do love it. You see the hoodie here in the back, kind of laying back of the cape as well, and it just looks really, really good. I really love it. I think it looks really good. Guys, let's get to the portrait, guys. Now, this is where I'm a little about it. Now, I do have to say the Sideshow Premium Format Sculpt and Portrait is spot on. This one's a little off. I'm not complaining fully, though. It still looks like her. You could obviously see it does have some resemblance, but I think the Sideshow one does have a better portrait than the Iron Studios one. But again, for the price, who cares, right? And you also know that this is Ahsoka Tano. It's not like it's horrible or horrendous. But I also think it's the color of the pigment of the skin that they chose. I wish she was a little darker. She's a little bit too pale for me. I don't know. You guys let me know in the comments below. But other than that, everything looks great. Her hair piece looks really, really good. The blues and the whites, that's spot on. The bandana looks good here. The headband, her, her marks on her skin as well. The white ones on there look really, really good. And her portrait looks decent. It looks good. It's a good portrait. It just doesn't scream the actor to me like the one from Sideshow. But the portrait and the head sculpt look good. They look pretty decent. Again, I think there are better portraits out there, like in the Sideshow Premium Format. And I think just the color of the pigment of the skin, I think if it was a little bit darker, I think that would have been a little bit better. But nonetheless, overall, I really love this statue. For the price, you can't beat it. It's quarter scale. If you guys need an Ahsoka Tano in your collection, if you could still find it, and if I have one available anywhere, I'll put the links in the comment below. Again, this was super duper on sale, stackable with our discount code. Guys, you gotta be following us. You gotta be paying attention to our Facebook group, Collectors Assemble. Guys, check us out on Friday nights at Collectors Assemble Live. We're always talking about new releases, sales, things like that, just everything across the board. Our Instagram, our TikTok, guys, we are always trying to provide you with the best news out there when it comes to these collectibles and discount codes. Again, Iron Studios is one of the few, if not the only ones, that lets me use my ToyQuest101 discount code on their discounts and sale items already, making it stackable for you to get a bigger discount than anybody else, guys. So guys, make sure you check that out. Again, we got this for less than $400. A lot of people did, so congrats. Everybody was eating that day for that amazing anniversary sale and our stackable discount code. But again, guys, let us know what you think in the comments below of this amazing statue, quarter scale Ahsoka Tano. I know there's not that many out there. I know Sideshow has a few, but man, this is a good one to have. Again, the base really, really is done very well. The portrait is decent, and everything else about the statue I really love. I wish it had a light up feature, or the sabers were the color of the saber if it turned on. But nonetheless, for the price, I think this is a keeper. This is gonna go into my collection, guys. Let us know in the comments below what you think, guys. Make sure you follow us on TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook, and don't forget to subscribe to ToyQuest101. We'll see you guys on another episode. Bye, guys.